Have you ever wondered if we are alone in the universe? What if the answer lies right next door on Mars? Imagine, if you will, a time when Mars resembled our own blue planet. Picture a Mars with lakes and rivers, warmed by a climate much like our own. That's right. Mars, our cosmic neighbor, was once an Earth-like planet, teeming with potential for life. And it might still be. Hidden beneath its surface, a few kilometers deep, there could be reservoirs of liquid water. Water, as we know, is a key ingredient for life as we know it. This makes Mars a compelling candidate for remnants of life. But what kind of life might we find? Probably not Martians as you may picture them, but life nonetheless. If it exists, it's likely microbial and buried beneath the surface of the red planet. These tiny organisms, invisible to the naked eye, could hold the key to the question that has captivated mankind for centuries. Are we alone in the universe? To find out, we've sent many missions to Mars, each one a stepping stone on the path to discovery. One of the most recent is the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover. This intrepid explorer landed in Jezero crater in 2021, a location scientists believe was once a lake bed. Perseverance is hard at work, analyzing rock samples from this former lake bed and other sites, searching for potential signs of life. Every piece of data it sends back to Earth brings us one step closer to answering the big question. So, while we may not find little green men on Mars, we might just find tiny green microbes. If we do, it will be a discovery that changes everything. It will mean that life, even in its simplest form, can exist beyond our own planet. It will mean that we are not alone in the universe, and it will open the door to a universe of possibilities, forever changing our place in the cosmos. From our neighboring planet, we travel light years away to the star system HD 110067. This cosmic neighborhood, far from our own, is home to 6 planets, each smaller than Neptune. It's a site of interest for scientists spurred on by the tantalizing prospect of discovering extraterrestrial life. Now you might be wondering, how do we even begin our search in such a vast universe? Well, technology is our beacon in the dark. The James Webb Space Telescope, for instance, is an extraordinary tool that allows us to peer into the farthest reaches of the cosmos. With this powerful technology, we're able to seek out habitable exoplanets, those celestial bodies outside of our solar system that might just be the right conditions for life to thrive. Recently, researchers have taken this quest a step further. They pointed the Green Bank telescope towards HD 110067 to search for something called technosignatures. These are radio frequencies that could indicate the existence of technologically advanced civilizations. It's a bit like tuning into a radio station, but instead of music, we're listening for signs of life from distant planets. The study, published in the journal Research Notes of the AAS, brought a certain air of anticipation. Each data point, each frequency, held the potential to be that groundbreaking moment when we realize we're not alone in the universe. However, the results didn't yield any evidence of life. But don't be disheartened. The absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. In science, negative results are just as crucial as positive ones. They help us refine our search and sharpen our focus. So while we didn't find what we were looking for this time, it doesn't mean we won't in the future. The universe is vast, mysterious, and full of possibilities. And the star system, HD 110067, it remains a significant point of interest for future studies. The search for extraterrestrial life continues, and who knows, maybe one day we'll pick up a signal that will change everything. While the hunt for extraterrestrial life continues, HD 110067 remains a point of interest for future studies. Next on our cosmic journey, we visit Kepler-38, a system where 2 stars share an orbit. This intriguing system is a part of a quintet of multi-star systems identified in a 2021 study as promising candidates for life. But what makes these systems more promising than the countless others in our vast universe? The answer lies in the concept of a permanent habitable zone. Now, the term habitable zone might sound a bit technical, but it's a quite straightforward concept. Imagine Goldilocks tasting the 3 bears' porridge. One was too hot, one was too cold, and one was just right. The habitable zone is that just right region around a star where the conditions are perfect for liquid water to exist on a planet's surface. Too close to the star and any water would boil away. Too far and it would freeze solid. But in the habitable zone, it's just right. But here's where things get a little more complex. In a multi-star system like Kepler-38, The habitable zone isn't just determined by the distance from one star. It's a delicate balance affected by the gravitational pull and radiation of two stars. This creates what scientists call a permanent habitable zone, an area where conditions could be just right for life, not just now, but for a long period of time. Kepler-38 and its multi-star siblings sit between 2,764 and 5,933 light-years away in the constellations of Lyra, the Harp, and Cygnus, the Swan. Each of these systems is believed to contain worlds sitting comfortably in their permanent, habitable zones. So, as we journey through the cosmos, seeking signs of life beyond our own blue planet, we find ourselves drawn to these intriguing multi-star systems. They challenge our understanding of where life could exist and expand our horizons in the quest for extraterrestrial life. In the vast constellations of Lyra and Cygnus, these multi-star systems might just hold the key to life beyond Earth. Finally, we arrive at TOI 716b, a planet where New Year's celebrations come around every 19 days. Now, that's a place where you'd never run out of festive cheer. This is no ordinary planet, my friends. It's what scientists call a super-Earth, a type of exoplanet with a mass higher than Earth's but substantially below those of our solar system's smaller gas giants. Discovered in the early parts of 2024 by a team of scientists in the United Kingdom, TOI 716b has been the talk of the astronomical town. This super-Earth orbits its host star, a red dwarf, with such speed that its year is a mere 19 of our Earth days. Now that's a speedy trip around the sun. But what makes TOI 716b truly fascinating is its location in the Goldilocks zone of its host star. This zone, as you might recall from childhood stories, is not too hot, not too cold, but just right for the existence of liquid water. And where there's water, there could potentially be life. This rocky world has sparked a flurry of excitement within the scientific community. Its position within the habitable zone suggests the possibility of an environment conducive to life as we know it. An environment where water could exist in a liquid state, and where life-sustaining conditions could potentially exist. But before we let our imaginations run wild with visions of extraterrestrial life, let's not forget that this is all still in the realm of possibility. It's an exciting possibility nonetheless, and one that scientists are eager to explore further. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, TOI 716b is just a hop, skip, and a jump away, at a mere 137 light-years from Earth. While that might seem like a daunting distance, in the vastness of space, it's practically in our backyard. Just 137 light-years away, TOI 716b might be the next big thing in the quest for extraterrestrial life.